I przed nami następny odcineczek. Tak jak obiecałem, wracamy do wątka fabularnego, wątka głównego. I mamy udać się do Radzika. Radzik jest tutaj w takiej tymczasowej bazie na wzgórzu. Mamy mu zameldować to, co żeśmy się dowiedzieli od osoby, która była przez nas przesłuchiwana. Także my tam jedziemy, a Was zapraszam do oglądania. Dobrze, jesteśmy. Jest i pan Radzik. Dobrze, idziemy do niego. Zobaczmy, cóż za zlecenie dostaniemy od niego.
Good to see you, lad. Sir Hanush told me you won his tourney. Good job, Henry.
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafer has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Scallops?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafer has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except the man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafer. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Herkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Take care.
Greetings. What business have you?
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Scallops. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Privislavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. I'll be with you.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again. We must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Dobrze, to się nam udało. Przesłuchanie w końcu zakończone. I nie wszystko złoto. Nowe zadanko, które będzie długo trwało. Dobrze, niech tam wszystko się wyklika i ja już zaglądam. Idź i sprawdź miejsce. To byśmy teraz zrobili. Już spokój? Spokój. Dobra. Tutaj, bo jest to nam akurat po drodze. No dobra. Manualnie. Jedziemy tam.
Good God, what a bloody mess.
Dobra, dotarliśmy do celu. Po drodześmy spadli, kurczę, ze skały. Sprawdźmy ciało. Co on tu ma? Nic, obgołocony jest jak ta lala. Co tam w skrzyni? Jest kasa. Jest fajny miecz. Jeden, drugi. No to jest tak na bogato. To sobie weźmiemy ten cały zestaw, który tutaj
This is
jest.
valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind.
Tu idzie krew. Idziemy w tą stronę. Za krwią.
This way.
Tak jest, tędy.
It looks like blood.
Sobie jeszcze jedną miksturę wypić.
Another clue. I must be going the right way.
I węglarze. Obóz węglarzy przed nami. No to ciekawostka.
Blood.
Tak tutaj.
I'm on charcoal burners.
O, od
Someone must
sprawdzania
have seen or
śladów.
heard something.
Głowy rosną nam. Tego nie wiedzieli.
It looks like blood.
Okay. Tam szedł.
This way. Another clue. I'm on the right track. It looks like blood. Blood.
Po śladach, po śladach.
This way.
Do celu.
Another clue. I must be going the right way. I'm on the right track.
Patrzy się na mnie? Nie. A? Chodźmy na tą skrzynię. A co je pracuje z łopatą? Jakaś bieda. No cóż, zagadajmy z nim.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
What happened at the crossroads?
Huh?
No dobra.
Listen, there's corpses lying on the road out there, a ransacked wagon, and a trail that leads right here. Now, you seem to be honest and friendly folk, not marauding cutthroats. So I prefer to believe you don't have anything to do with it.
But
But, if you don't start helping me, I might change my mind.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boria. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boria?
Boria cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you.
Take care.
W czerwonej czapce go rozpoznam. Tak, po czerwonej czapce. To jest jakieś pomieszczenie zamknięte na klucz. Jest tu gościu, dobra. Ale niech będzie, że pójdziemy zgodnie z zaleceniami fabularnymi i szukamy ziomka w czerwonej czapce. Gdzież on polazł? Tu go nie ma gdzieś. Tu jest to. Dobrze. Mamy zioma.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof
Possibly.
and poisoned the well in Merhoyed. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Do you know who ambushed that wagon?
Not a clue. We came a long way after.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Po co nam klucz, jak ja już sobie otworzyłem? Idziemy, pogadamy z nim teraz już. Spokojnie. Gdzie ma ziom?
Who are you?
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Ah, well, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Bardzo pomocny jesteś.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try. Tell me more about the night.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
No i zaczynamy pościg za gościem.
Yeah.
Żeby było go czymś strącić, nie? To istotne. Wyciągnij jakąś broń. Dawaj. Nie bądź taki. Dasz radę. To jest TH, z czego dopaść. Ach, mnie wziął. Z zaskoczenia przez te krzaczory, kurka. Dawaj, gonimy go. A to znaczy, że on tutaj mi przede mną ucieka. Prowadzę śledztwo. O, ładna prosta jest. Leciał z konia. Mamy go. Więc jednak. Ze mną walczyć. Zostaw mojego konia w spokoju. Twardy jest.
Geh zum Teufel! Gott, hilf mir!
Ja go chyba nie mogę zranić, słuchajcie, bo coś, zobaczcie. W ogóle życie nie schodzi.
Verrecke!
A jednak mogę, dobra. Dobrze idzie. Bardzo ma zbroję. Kubaniec. Ale dostał. Ładnie dostał. Mogę być... A, dobra, poddał się.
Stop! I give up.
Róbmy. Bierzmy mu ten miecz. Dobra, porozmawiajmy z nim zatem.
Who is that Teufel? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I. You will end your life in a ditch, with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye, if we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well, but if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling you won't tell me.
Your feeling is correct.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know, but this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
That sounds a bit fishy.
It is simply that my master does not wish to be revealed. And if we are to help one another, that is how it must remain.
Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
It's a German city, right?
Correct. A city of great wealth, where there are many merchants. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Mainhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the passer scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down two, but that bastard Manhart cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhart, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
No dobrze. Co tu jeszcze jest?
What happened to Menhart?
He is dead, of course.
I know, but what did he do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I am not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
That's not it at all.
If you say so.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sasau at the Wagoner's Inn.
What's that there?
To się gościu nagadał. Dobra, idziemy na konik. Idziemy, to mamy się teraz udać. No tak, wracamy do domu. Jak to wrzucić do garnka? Ja nic nie chcę wrzucać do garnka. Dobra, coś tam mamy na sprzedaż przy okazji.
Greeting.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Take care.
To ja ci tu mogę opchnąć. No mam tutaj. Bandaży to już mam przesadnie za dużo. Tu fajny mieczyk. Na sprzedaż, dobra. Kolejny fajny mieczyk i kolejny. Tu trochę ekwipunka ładnego. Biała kosz... A co ja? Gdzie moje rękawiczki? A, to moje były rękawiczki. Jakoś się tak dziwnie stało, że je zdjąłem. Nie mam pojęcia, jak do tego doszło. Jak do tego doszło, nie wiem. No dobra, to trzeba swoje rękawiczki odzyskać.
Can we do well? Finally.
Dobrze, montuj. Jest. No cóż, to udajemy się do naszego, że tak powiem, tutaj Tobiasza. Nie mogę podróżować? Nie mogę, no jasne, tędy. Jedziemy do Tobiasza. Pogadajmy na temat wyrobu tych monet fałszywych.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Master Fafar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skullets mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Is that the yard next to the Skalitz mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a seam there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. Well, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Skalitz miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Namoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in irons.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? 2 dozen? How am I to arrest them all?
Yes. You're quite right. It'll be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake. Those people will be capable of anything if cornered, even murder.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Good luck then.
Dobrze, ale teraz mamy jeszcze drugie zadanie.
Master
Fałszywe
Fafar,
grosze.
I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau. Interrogation held this day. Put to pen by the quaestor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful, and we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. See you later.
Dobrze, dowiedzmy się w takim razie, kto pracuje w Sazawie nad miedzią. No, przepuść mnie. No dobrze, to ciśniemy. Tak, tutaj mamy te zadanie poboczne, to je na razie zostawiamy. I udajemy się do Sazawy. A co my tu mamy? Porozmawiać z Urlikiem, czy jemu przekażemy informację? Dobra. Gdzież ty jesteś? Koń jest. O, tu już mamy mistrza fresków. Czyli możemy ruszyć kwestię mapy, skarbów. Bo on ma jedną. No dobra, ale popatrzmy na tą. A dowiedz się, kto pracuje w Sazawie i porozmawiaj z Urlikiem. No dobra, to porozmawiajmy, bierzemy, lecimy po kolei. Ty nie chcesz rozmawiać, ty.
I'm glad to see you.
No, to jest zagranie w kości, to nie. Ty.
God save you.
Take care.
Nie, to są gracze w kości. Oberżysta.
God be with you.
To nie. To może ten mistrz jednak. Dobrze. Wejdźmy tu do środka. Będziemy tu rozmawiać. Tu jest Urlich. A tu mamy osoby obce, z którymi można porozmawiać z pewnością. Dawaj. Gadamy z nim.
My friend, you're a trader. Help me out here. I'm after some quicksilver.
Well, I've been there several times myself and come back empty-handed. They fobbed me off 3 times over.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits.
One beer.
Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Mamy mapę skarbów 3. Chętnie bierzemy ją od niego. Tupcio, a co ty byś jeszcze chciał zagrać?
Well, Master Painter, are you still short of coin?
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands. Don't you want to buy something? Or throw a few dice?
There's always
Zagrajmy
time
w
for
te
some
kości.
dice. Let's see what you can do.
Good luck then.
Here, enjoy it.
I pomóc mu, czy nie
Fate
pomóc mu?
precedes you. You won't get the better of me.
No chyba tak się nie da. Zobaczcie, co tu się układa. My to ja nie widzę, co się tu układa. A, to są dwie szóstki. No dobra. I piąteczka. Dobra.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
I jeszcze to. I jedziemy dalej.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
No i tak się to kończy. Hop, hop, hop.
By Christ, they're falling your way, and no mistake. It's just ridiculous for a thing like that to go missing 3
Denerwował
times
się.
in a row.
Dobrze. Urlich.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
No dobrze, to już mamy. Z artystą żeśmy porozmawiali. Czas udać się do Kowala. Kowala mamy chyba tutaj. Jakieś C nam się zrobiło. O. O, jest pomocnik. Dobra. Możemy z nim zagadać. O niego
Do
chodzi.
you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was. Without a crest.
Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called RaKo, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes RaKo is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Take care now.
No dobrze, no to żeśmy się już dowiedzieli to, co chcieliśmy się dowiedzieć. Teraz musimy udać się na owe miejsce spotkań, czyli tam. No dobrze. Dobra. Pasi mi to. Jedziemy na miejsce spotkań. No i jest tu jakiś ziomek. Zagadajmy z nim zatem.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view? People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapita ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapita?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapita's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it! Now what? Well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
Ten drugi. Dlatego moglibyśmy... A będziemy tam z bandytami się bawić. No. Dobrze uzbrojony jest to. Nie chcę łuku. Dawaj. Co ty tu masz fajnego? Kasy nie masz zbytnio, ale to jest dosyć cenne. Śrubica. Nie, jednak słaby ten ekwipunek był. Jak ja tam z głodem jestem. 78. No dobra. Jedzmy coś. O tak, nie ma jak się obrzeć. Dobra. No to co? Wiemy co wiemy. Dajmy się teraz tutaj. Z tym kowalem byśmy może jeszcze porozmawiali, nie? Tu się udamy. W klasztorze kowal cały czas zasuwa, tak? No dobra, to gdzieś tutaj. nam powie. Witek, ty coś masz do powiedzenia?
What can I do for you?
Ty nie. Ale może mogę ci coś sprzedać. Majątek kupca. Można. Świetnie. No i bajera. To było na tyle. Ale tutaj jest ziomek.
I'll grant you help.
Zobaczymy co on
How
na
may
to.
I help you?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha. What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha.
Okej, no dobra.
Take care.
Dużo nie pogadał. Idziemy szukać innego kowala. Gdzie to tak najbliżej podejść? No tutaj mamy. A też musimy sami zasuwać. I ta ścieżka jest taka beznadziejna, no. Tu, tędy, potem tu ostry zakręt, dopiero lecimy. No i tu mamy gdzieś następnego kowala.
God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirt? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all. Thank you. Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper. God be with you.
Dobra, to wrócimy do tego Zacha. Może coś ma nowego do powiedzenia w związku z tym, skoro jest w pewnym sensie podejrzanym, numer 1.
I'm glad to see you.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do. See you later.
Nic nam więcej na razie nie powiedział. Dobrze, udamy się w takim razie do miasta. Tu do centrum.
God bless you. What troubles you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called RaKo.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
No to fajnie. Ten nam dał jakąś wskazówkę. Co to robicie? Boże, strażnicy. Jeden, drugi. Czy ty masz coś fajnego do powiedzenia? Tak zupełnie z innej sprawie. Co masz fajnego? Nie masz nic fajnego. Ale my mamy coś fajnego. Mamy jakąś książkę do przeczytania. Żywot w karczmie 2. Świetnie. A turnieju? No oczywiście, że nie wygrałem turnieju, bo nie grałem w turniej, no. Dobrze. Musimy się teraz udać powrotem tutaj. Którędy łatwiej. A, jedziemy. Czy to on? Tak jest.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The 5th scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Dobry.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
Łazienną.
A woman from
Dobra.
the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Tell me, Master, I noticed some very interesting designs in the workshop. Is that your handiwork too?
Let me see. Looks like a drawing of the Prague Groschen. One of my apprentices must have done it for practice.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
God be with you.
Dobrze, mamy kolejne poszlaki, to dobrze. Nadaremnie, żeśmy tu nie przyszli. Cieszy mnie to niezmiernie. Spróbujmy użyć szybkiej podróży, żeby się tu nie miotać. Poszukajmy. Ziomek, strażnik sklepu. Idziemy do punktu C, do tego Floriana, który gdzieś tu się ukrywa w piwnicy. Jest i Florian. Świetnie.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name RaKo mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything can happen.
Good luck then.
No, żeśmy się dalej wkopali coś. Czekaj, co tu mamy jeszcze? Ciąg dalszy możemy cisnąć. Dobrze. Skalica. Trochę nieciekawie. Kawał drogi. A nie, tu blisko. To nie ma tragedii. Problem jedyny jest taki, że trzeba się tam jakoś sensownie dostać. Dobra, podjedziemy tu. Pora trochę późna, więc może zrobimy sobie drzemkę. No dobra, powiem wam, wjechanie tu na górę łatwe nie było.
Hey, who's there? Well, I know. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
No chodź.
Ha! Ah! Ah! You call that combat?
Ubity.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Nie, jakiś drugi przyszedł. Gdzie on jest?
Come here, lily liver.
Dobra. Jakieś tam dwie postacie nas zaatakowały. Mamy klucz. Świetnie. Ty masz coś cennego. A tak. O, ktoś następny chętny. Chciałem ten miecz sobie zabrać, który tutaj gdzieś gościa spłynął, ale no nie udało się. Dobra, ktoś tu się jeszcze pulta. Dobra. Miejsce odnalezione. Gdzie reszta wrogów? Jest to ktoś jeszcze, kto by mógł nam zagrozić? Nie? To tylko dwie osoby były? Dziwna sprawa. Dobra, przejrzyjmy sobie, czy mamy coś fajnego. Jest jakaś skrzynia, dobra. Otworzę sobie. O, proszę. Proszę. No, weźmiemy sobie to. Może by nie. Czemuż mielibyśmy sobie nie wziąć tutaj jakichś rzeczy. Żarcia nie potrzebujemy. I teraz prawdopodobnie mamy tutaj kobitkę, którą mamy uratować.
Help me.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
No dobrze, odprowadziliśmy łazienną.
You want something from me, do you? Hmm?
Tak, to jest Florian. Jesteśmy strasznie przeciążeni. Gdzie mój koń? Zrzućmy z siebie towar. To mamy zbroję. Tak, załóż na konia. Na konia, na konia. To też łopatę na konia. O, dokumenty Ulryka. Ostatecznie sam do nich nie zaglądałem. Na rozpisy, bo. Dobrze, idziemy. Nie, nie idziemy. A jest, dobra. Florian, pobudka.
Greetings.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings on with Rapata.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapata. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapata?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Take care.
Dobra, idziesz na drzemę, okej. A my jeszcze przyciśniemy tego sazawskiego kowala, który jest pod klasztorem. Damy się tam, byś nam zadanie się nie zepsuło, to my tam jeszcze podrążymy troszkę. Gdzieś jest tu jego składzik, nie? Chyba że Witek nam coś powie.
What can I do for you? Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Sir Radzig Kobyla, investigating a grievous crime against the crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you. See you later.
No dobra. No to może teraz się w końcu
I'm
przyzna.
honored that you should come to me.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you don't cooperate, you'll be getting a lot worse than that from me.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
But what do I get out of it?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell you everything I know about what's been going on.
Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, his business will be ruined, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armourer.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armour is light as an eggshell and hard as a rock.
How about if the armour for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ. Don't even talk about it. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel, it might be the only option.
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otto's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than your idea.
You're right. Do whatever you think fit then. But if the armour gets lost, don't come to me afterwards. I know nothing about it, right?
Of course.
Nie, dostaliśmy ekstra zadanie. Czyżby tu? No dobra, to idziemy. O, z tej strony nie wyjdziemy. Z drugiej. Nie będzie łatwo. I tu wszyscy siedzą. Tu nic nie ma. Śpi. Dobra. Sprawdźmy, co on tu ma. Niewiele. Klucz do skrzyni, dobra. To zweryfikujmy, czy o tą właśnie zbroję chodzi. W tej skrzyni jest zbroja, którą mamy zwinąć. Tak, mamy. Mamy tą zbroję. No i mistrz Otto.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Master Armorer, I have a message for you from blacksmith Zach.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zach must have lost his mind entirely.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armor. Zach chose me to wear Vitus armor.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zach is paying you well.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zach would take it.
No, you fight on Zach's side and lose.
Forget it. I won't sully my name with cheating.
Suit yourself. But my champion will batter you into the ground anyway, so you've nothing to gain.
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged, so it's your right.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff. He should know about it anyway, so I don't look like a troublemaker.
All right?
God be with you.
Okej, no to idziemy do wójta.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zach.
Zach? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the Master Armorer. Well, you can tell Zach if he wastes another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his. I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zach came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zach chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otto's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show for the townsfolk, and I'll finally get that pair and their constant squabbling off my back. May the Lord watch over.
Good
Citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zach, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armorer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds.
That is hammer and tongs, more like.
And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zach, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rabstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone, and until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
No to jedziemy. Bam! Dostał w czajnik.
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
It was as easy as falling off a log. Any other business disputes you'd like me to sort out for you?
I might have, lad, but not any you can solve with a bludgeon. Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward.
All right?
Hola, hola. Mam
About that
mieć,
copper.
mieć.
I told you everything I've got to say. I made you an offer. Now it's up to you.
I'll be on my way, but I'll be back.
I can't wait.
Dobra, nasza zbroja. Wszystko mamy zdjęte. No. Jest. Broń. O, czegoś zabrakło. Czego zabrakło? Strzał. Dobra. No dobrze. To mamy. Ten tu musi wrócić do siebie. To podjedziemy sobie. Może tak w ten sposób wróci do siebie i będzie można z nim zagadać odnośnie tego co i jak. Jeszcze nie przyjechał. Nie przyszedł jeszcze.
Welcome, Henry. God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes? Take care.
Dobra, poczekajmy. Jest oto, jest oto. No może teraz powiesz mi wszystko.
I'll come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
And will Otter sell you his business?
I don't know, but the way things are looking now, his trade will soon be dead as a doornail anyway.
I'm glad your trade is going well. Now, about our little deal.
Ah, that little matter. Right.
So, out with it. How was it all arranged?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
No i dobra, dowiedzieliśmy się, kto w Sazawie pracuje nad miedzią. Możemy teraz... Co to tam? Aha, to że cel mamy ogarnięty. Możemy teraz już wrócić do miasta. O, pogadamy jeszcze z tą łazienną, żeby też nam się już odfajkowało wszystko. Jest, dobra. Porozmawiajmy z nią sobie.
Jesus Christ, your clothes. Were you assaulted?
Oj tam, nie przeżywaj.
Bandits, may they burn in hell.
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Goodbye.
Koniec rozmowy, tak? Świetnie. Gdzie mój konik? Tu. No to zostało nam znaleźć tego trajgotę. Więc teraz na szybciutko wracamy tu. I co, jesteś tu? Nie macie. Dobra, skorzystajmy z jego wersolki. Śpi do rana. Florian powinien przyjść. Dobra. Widzę, że wrócił. To dobrze. Teraz sobie poczekamy, aż przyjdzie ten trajgota go śledzić. Chodź koń, chodź, bo przeszkadzasz. Zejdź z drogi. O! Wstał do roboty. Którą mamy godzinę? 8. Po 8 on wstał. No dobrze.
Henry's come to see us.
Siema, siema. No i teraz pytanie, czy ktoś go będzie śledził. Moim zdaniem idzie tu taki ziomek za nim. Na bank to będzie on. Sprawdźmy to. Oczywiście, że to on.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Oho, postanowił uciekać. No nie może być. Nie będziesz mi tu uciekał. Ej no. Ale szybko biegnie. No bez jajec. Dokąd ty tak biegniesz?
No, I give up.
Oddajesz się. No dobrze.
Are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I'd prefer you just kill me here and now.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
No i świetnie. Wszystkiego żeśmy się w końcu dowiedzieli. Jedziemy teraz przekazać te informacje Urlikowi, a potem udamy się do szybów. Aha, to osobiście tam się dostaniemy. Dobrze, jedziemy. Jak my stoimy z jedonkiem? 75. Moglibyśmy coś jeszcze ramać. O.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithful was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
I co? Jesteśmy zapewne pod kopalnią. A jakże? No to idziemy. Chodź, Urlik. Idziemy. O, to jakieś już pierwszych dwóch mamy. To przycisnę tu komuś w głowę. O, jak ładnie dostał. A ty się zastanawiasz, patrz.
Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Dobra, bije się z nim.
Come on.
Yeah.
No i mamy to. Pierwszy gościu. Sprawdźmy, co on tutaj ma. Jakieś cenne rzeczy. Taki sobie ziomek niezłomny. Okay. Gdzie ty poleciałeś? Gdzieś poleciał walczyć chyba. Ale gdzie ty biegniesz? Nie wiem, co to było. To nic, dobra, idziemy dalej. Czekajcie, tutaj gdzieś jest ten zeszczelony z łuku, nie? Gościu. Tu pięknie dostał takiego strzała. I Urlich poszedł już tam dalej walczyć. No nie widzę go, dobra. Nie ma czasu. Wygląda na to, że nie ma czasu. O, halabarda. Wezmę ją sobie. Idę mu pomogę.
All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
O, halabarda tutaj robi niezłą robotę.
This will be interesting.
Żej! No trafić nie mogę. A tego? O, tego trafiłem. Dobra.
Bring it on! Backer!
Pięknie. Łatwo poszło. Sprawdźmy, co ty tu masz. I padają od strzała z tej mojej broni. Przecież trafić jest ciężko, kogokolwiek. Dobra, zobaczmy, co ty masz tutaj. Trochę grosza. Mieczyk, no dobra, jakaś bieda. Już tam biegnie do środka. Miecz łowczego. O, coś cenniejszego, świetnie. Dobra, on gdzieś tam wlazł do środka, tak?
Get some trifle!
Ej, a co jest z moim bronią? Co tu się stało? Alabardę zgubiłem, tak? Jeszcze do tego jestem chyba przeciążony, a jakże?
Stop, I beg you!
Nie ma. Poprosimy o konia, muszę się zrzucić z towaru. To jest to. Zbroja Otto mi jest tak potrzebna. Dobra, coś jeszcze mamy. Do wrzucenia nie. Dobra, gnamy. Ty? Kasę masz. Coś cennego? Nie.
Over here. Enough, please. I yield.
Tękacz. Ciekacz dusz. Bierz to, no. Czemu on uciekł? A, dopadłeś go, świetnie. A, miażdżący cios, dobra. Dobijmy gościa, nie ma sensu. Idziemy dalej. Widzę, że nie zostawiasz świadków w ogóle, dobra. Może tak być, czekaj, jakieś pochodnie, jakąś pochodnię. Nie wiem, ja tu na ślepo nie biegł. Gdzie tu iść? Tu nie. Dobra, tylko tu możemy iść.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You're a traitor.
The world is not so black and white, boy. We were on the same side for a while, but no longer. That is how it goes.
To wybierzemy.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ucieka. No dobrze. Teraz ty. Albo posiedź jeszcze chwilę, ja popatrzę, może coś tu jest wartego uwagi. Nie, tu nic nie ma. W ogóle. Dobrze, rozmawiajmy z Jaśkiem.
Please, I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go.
Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
Cóż, to była za długa rozmowa. Znaczy długa misja. Mamy się spotkać w Ratajach. Co prawda mamy jeszcze zadanie poboczne i te poboczne zadanie zrobimy sobie w następnym odcinku. A póki co wracam do Ratajów odpocząć. Do zobaczenia.